So thank you very much for the invitation. Congratulations to all the speakers because they were very interesting initiatives. I intend to be quickly, I don't want to mess you a lot, but give you just an overview of the work that we are doing. I'm talking about a new initiative and also an instrument from the municipal concerning the support of urban farming in the pandemic time in Ferreira do Alentejo. I am a researcher and I'm dealing with knowledge and technology transfer at CEBAL. And I'm going to begin with what is CEBAL. So CEBAL is a private and a non-profit R&D institution. It was founded in 2018. It is located in Beja. Beja is in the Alentejo region, the interior of Portugal, in the south of Portugal. Beja is the capital of Baixo Alentejo. So, and it has 23, around 400 inhabitants in the urban perimeter. So CEBAL has the mission to develop scientific and technological knowledge into agriculture and agri-food biotechnology, and it is applied to Alentejo, taking into account the characteristics and the potential that the region has. So CEBAL is committed to develop bioeconomy in the region by integrated strategies for the valorization of the biological resources. To achieve its mission, CEBAL is organized in 5 main research groups. CEBAL combines R&D in tight collaboration with farmers as well as industry. So it provides tailor-made solutions for a sustainable and healthy and safety environment. And that's also what feed our service delivery unit. But knowledge and technology transfer is an area of activity that CEBAL has been committed to in recent years, and for many reasons. We understand that there is a huge gap between R&D and technology transfer, with the great necessity for the maturation and the adaptation of knowledge and technology transfer to the users' context and their needs. So we argue that knowledge and technology transfer is a crucial tool for territorial innovation and to foster technological and rural development processes. But there is a urgent need to develop new approaches for managing technology transfer in the region. So I will introduce you to CEBAL's Technology Transfer Unit at Ferreira do Alentejo. Since 2015, CEBAL is accumulating experience in knowledge transfer process, standing for the use of the concept of knowledge and technology interfacing and sharing. Our approach is based on elevating the geographical and human proximity, providing innovative and sustainable solutions in response to the territory challenges and foster dynamics on the rural economy. The Municipality of Ferreira do Alentejo was interested in this model regarding the goals of its strategic development plan in the municipality. And in October of 2018, we established a cooperation protocol between CEBAL and the municipality for the creation of a decentralized technology transfer unit. It's a pilot initiative in Alentejo and also in Portugal as far as we are concerned. But just a quick look at Ferreira do Alentejo. Ferreira is a town located 24 kilometers from the city of Beja, so in Baixo Alentejo region. It has an area of about 650 square kilometers and a population around 8,300. Its central location in the regional context and the very favorable and the climatic conditions made Ferreira experience in the recent years large private investments in terms of agriculture and agro-industry sectors. After a huge investment on the Alentejo project, the big lake, the big artificial lake, which endowed the municipality with approximately 2,800 hectares of irrigated land. Therefore, in what concerns the technology transfer unit, on its first years of activity, 2018-2019, there was a great necessity to diagnose the territoriality, and based on that, to define the strategy, the best strategy to intervene. At the same time, it was a year that we explored the use of science communication and promotion in order to create awareness and promote socioeconomic dynamics around science and also innovation processes. So on that way, in the second half of the year 2019, and concerning the time of the year that we were and the importance the nut sector has in Ferreira do Alentejo, we organized several activities embracing several publics, seminars, show cooking, markets and expositions regarding nuts, the role of nuts in diet, and also what concerns to the Mediterranean diet. We use our technical and scientific knowledge, and we associated with the perspectives of marketing, product sales, internship, innovation, and this was the way we used to demonstrate the contribution of science to the community and to the economy. So in 2020, COVID-19 pandemic arose, and by that time we were committed to explore more the connection to the small producers and the concepts of short food supply chains, and we wanted to make a producer scrutiny in what concerns to the closer contact between the producer and the consumer, how to foster trust between them, bring the local population closer to the local producers, how were the trade flows of local production, how to preserve the local products and the specialities in terms of our traditions, how could we decrease food waste, improve population diets, for instance. But we have a lot of issues at that time in the beginning of the pandemic, and the digital literacy was one of them. It was really hard for us to get in contact with the producers in these areas. But still, it was successful, and I'm going to present you that one case that in our journey we get to know Hortalenchana business, and we get to know Pedro Franganito. He's one of the founders. Hortalenchana is a family business dedicated to the production and trade of fruits and vegetable products. It was created in the beginning of the pandemic by Horacio Franganito and Pedro Franganito. It was father and son that have few hectares of land with no use. They seized the opportunity to simplify the access of local food products to people in Ferreira do Alentejo and surroundings, because it was a service almost inexistent in the region of Ferreira. Pedro Franganito, the son, was who began the business in the first place and motivated his father for it. Pedro is 23 years old. He is a warehouse worker, and he's finishing his degree in business management. So Pedro is it's a young entrepreneur. From the first time, Pedro became interested in the work that we were developing, and in particular because we were promoting the co-construction of knowledge and outlines directly with producers, and we were listening to them. And Pedro just participated very actively and had a very positive influence on the design of what is currently the municipal instrument to support urban farming and also agri-food productions. So in what concerns to the municipal program for the valorization of local business and products, the municipality of Ferreira identifies as challenges in the territory in what concerns to agriculture and agri-food sectors, the ensuring of the social cohesion, also the diversification of the local economy, the protection of the environment, and also the promotion of the local identity. But they really focus on local identity as a pillar, and they are committed to promote endogenous products, affirm material and immaterial heritage, and promote community involvement. So the municipal instrument developed comprised the following measures: the provision of physical and virtual infrastructures, financial support to investment to micropreneurs or solopreneurs located in Ferreira, and that to use one of the infrastructures provided in this program. They also intend to support marketing and the trade. There are going to be a total or partial exception of municipalizing fees for the economical activities, and also technical and scientific support. I'm just going to show you in more detail just some of them with some points that we found that it was interesting. So in regard to physical and virtual infrastructures, the municipality provide land for urban farming. They also creating a small agro-food processing unit in a concept of a community kitchen. They are providing physical headquarters in early stage companies in the business, what we call the business nest, that it's an infrastructure that already exists in the municipality that hosts companies. They provide equipment to display or sell the products like baskets or other related packaging. And we are building an electronic platform to help also on the marketing and trading, since in the pandemic time, it's a really good way to help them. And making the bridge to that support, marketing and trading, the municipality also is going to, when it's possible, organizing periodical physical markets to local producers, also give financial support to the graphic design and the packaging design, and also promotional materials for the company. They also develop, and they will develop more initiatives to encourage the consumption of the local products and services. And at Christmas time, they already did some, like buying to local producers, local stores, and get discounts or money back, for instance. Also to promote the participation of producers in external promotion activities, for example, product shows or food tastings, that they can be there and show their products. In terms of technical and scientific support, they intend to support legal formalities to the producer, because sometimes they have these issues concerning how the legal formalities work in Portugal and in the region. Also help on public funding, the role of the Technology Transfer Center that we are already doing, and will continue to help producers on that, and also concerning the training or some formation. And that's all I had to show you. Thank you very much for your time, and questions are welcome.